me show you my 8 favorite calisthenics parks in New York City. Last but not least, first and foremost, hometown, you know what I'm saying? McCarron Park.
So we have to start in the park that I work out in the most, right? Across the street from the Yankee Stadium, one of the most legendary stadiums on planet Earth, bro. So that alone just gives this park so many cool points. Other than that, there's a large selection of like different bars. Obviously, we got a push-up bar right here. We have pull-up bars everywhere, dip bars, even those weird slanted things. And then you could kind of get creative with the things that are there, right? Because this is a dip bar, but I turned it into a core workout. With diverse bar setups in the park, you can get creative.
Thomas Jefferson Park.
Now let's put aside the actual workout equipment for a moment. I like this park because there's a nice big barbecue area. As you can see, all this space behind me on the grass is all legal barbecue area, you know what I'm saying? So there's been some very nice cookouts and events here. This weird contraption I use to practice very, very strict muscle ups.
And there's a punching bag. Nice.
As you can see, this is the main section of the park, but then there's a whole other section with even more bars. Talk about diversity. We got a little bit of handstands going on. Not much of anything, to be honest. But I'm still learning, so that's what matters.
Columbus Park, aka Chinatown. Definitely the best color by far.
Now, you may disagree, but this color is probably the best color in the city. A beautiful, vibrant red. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not a dead red. This red, like, comes off the screen. Very interesting setup, though. There's some tiny dip bars, some regular size dip bars, a huge monkey bars on the back right here. You know what I'm saying? You can be on your American Ninja Warrior type of stuff. And the scenery is amazing. It's literally right in the downtown Manhattan. You get all your, you know what I'm saying, New York City tourist vibes right here, bro.
McCarron Park. Whatever the fuck that thing is.
Now, I don't come here often, but when I do, it's always a great workout. Now, this one doesn't really have as much diversity in the calisthenics area. They kind of have some like weird fake weightlifting machines in the back. We don't touch those, okay? We don't know what they're for. We're here for the calisthenics. So the calisthenics has just a normal two dip bars, 2 pull-up bars, regular setup. It works, bro. It works. But what this park lacks in the actual equipment wise, it makes up for it with the community, bro.
Callahan Park. Easily the biggest one. Pause.
All jokes aside, this is definitely the biggest park so far, man. There is just endless amount of pull-up bars, dip bars, push-up bars. Every bar you need for calisthenics is in this motherfucker, bro. So you'll see in a moment when the camera switches, there is a lot of greenery in this park. A lot of trees, bushes, just nature, bro. And I feel like that's something that a lot of New York parks are missing. So I'm glad this one has it. And the view of the train in the back, just some more New York vibes, bro.
Terrace Park. One of, if not the most legendary parks in New York City. This is definitely one of the ones that come to mind when you say calisthenics in New York.
Very, very true. And the first people who come to mind for me is Team Rip Right. As you can see, their stickers are all over the park and all that. Just a very special park in terms of like the history of calisthenics. They have a lot of pull-up bars, and then they have a monkey bar, some push-up bars, and then some more miscellaneous things. And as you can see, there's basketball in the back. There's a lot going on here. It's a big park, right? There's like baseball fields and everything. The park is also very open. All the bars are like spaced out. I really like that feeling, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It feels like you could really breathe.
Winggate Park. Probably, this one is definitely the most legendary park in New York City, you know what I'm saying? In my eyes, one of the best, you know, after McCarron Park. I can't put nothing, you know, in front of the hometown, but this is a close second.
Very true. I feel like if you know anything about calisthenics, the name Winggate rings a motherfucking bells in your ears, bro. The community in this park is amazing. Any time of day you go in there, it's people putting the equipment to use, bro. They have a very, very nice monkey bar. The dip bars are nice and narrow, which I really enjoy. This park just has so much personality, bro. And it really feels like people call this place a home, bro. Which is what it should feel like. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Winggate. All love.
Last but not least, Coney Island, bro. Coney Island. The beach. The beach and boardwalk. Listen, bro, a little backstory. I rode my bike all the way from 161 Yankee Stadium down here, bro. And I took a detour to Lincoln Terrace and Winggate, bro. Y'all want to talk about leg day? Let's fucking talk about leg day, bro. My legs was cramping very badly, both of them at the same time.
And I am so serious, bro. I damn near died for this right here, bro. It took me 6 hours to complete the whole journey of today's video. I don't even know if it's going to be worth it, okay? But that's the things you do for love. And this is what I love to do. Do I even have to say anything about Coney Island Beach? Bro, it's pull-up bars on the beach, bro, with Ferris wheels, food, hot dogs, roller coasters. What more do you need, bro? There's not really much bars, but the location makes up for it.
Handstands are still garbage. Honorable mention is Marcus Garvey Park.
When you talk about community, you have to mention Marcus Garvey Park. Now, other than the Motivational Monday community, you know, up in McCarron Park 161, I'm gonna go ahead and say Garvey got the second best community in the city. And that, you know, that's biased for me, because, you know, we know why. But shout out to We All Win Wednesday. Shout out the community in Marcus Garvey. Shout out the Lions Den. Bro, I'm gonna tell you something very special about this park, right? Aside from all the regular calisthenics equipment you see, right? Pull-up bars, monkey bars, dip bars, right? Peep this, bro. Bench press. Hold on, there's more. Squat. No park in the city is doing it like this, bro.